Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September. Hope you're well. I would like to take a quick second, Scorpio, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Scorpio out there, so guys, please just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. And as always, don't push yourself into a reading that's just not for you, or even a portion of it. So, Scorpio, we're going to start with your current energy, and then we're going to look at the month of September from week by week all the way up to the end of September. Spirit, can you bring me the energy of the sign of Scorpio? What would you like Scorpio to know for September? All right, you're starting out with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you're not happy with somebody. I feel like this could be a person that may be in and out, a relationship that's on and off. I feel like at this point, you're feeling a bit disgruntled towards this person, possibly not talking to them. Let me see the past. All right, Ten of Swords in the reverse. So there was a painful ending here. There was a very painful ending. You've done a lot of recovering. You've done a lot of trying to heal from this. It may not be the first time that you've gone through a painful ending with this person as well. I don't feel like you're currently acting or taking any action towards this person. It's like your energy's a bit withdrawn and possibly even a little bit angry with them. All right, so let's see why all this is happening, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. There could be somebody new in your energy, or it could be some kind of a text or a communication that was had that has caused all of this. But this looks like somebody new for most of you. For somebody, it could also involve a child. Let me see what's on your mind. Ooh, you're thinking about moving. The Chariot. Yeah, you're thinking about moving. You're thinking about possibly moving physically or moving forward. There's something to, or maybe even travel. But there's definitely, you're thinking about taking some sort of action, and you want it to be successful. And balance. Show me September for Scorpio. Show me September for Scorpio. Show me September. Well, this is good. So in September, it looks like you're going to be surrounded by close friends, family. It looks like you're going to be enjoying the loyalty of others. I do feel like your money is looking really, really good too. So, yeah, this is good energy. Let me see how Scorpio is showing up. Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. You're tired. You're feeling like there's just been so many problems. There's a lack of trust that's here. I feel like you're exhausted. Yeah, I feel like you're exhausted, but you're still showing up. It's just that there's somebody here you just really don't trust. All right, so the energy coming towards you is Temperance in the reverse. This is possibly a Sagittarian energy, but this is the energy of somebody who's not, emotionally balanced right now. Show me Spirit's advice. Spirit's saying move forward, and that's what you're thinking about doing. Spirit is saying move towards peace, move away from chaos. Let me see your outcome at the end of September. Show me the outcome. Ace of Swords in the reverse. There may be something at the end of September that you're not very clear about. There's a lack of clarity about something, but it also tells me that you're kind of cutting somebody out. There's a lack of communication as well. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Well, that makes a lot of sense. So that makes sense why all of this in your current energy. You're experiencing a tower moment. Something here that was not built on a strong foundation has absolutely collapsed. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's clarify. Spirit-wise, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. It's a judgment call. You're making a judgment call here with regard to somebody. I feel like you had an on again, off again, like you would break up, you would make up. You'd break up, you'd make up. And I feel like you're tired of doing that. That's what's caused you to have a lack of trust. You're exhausted from that whole experience. All right, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so I feel like you're trying to make a good judgment call here. I feel like at some point you feel like you had no other choice but to withdraw your energy, to take no action towards this person, to not even talk to this person. It's almost like you were trying to do the right thing here, but at some point you're like, no, I can't even talk to this person. I'm not going to. Yeah, and part of that is because you got clarity on something that was really confusing to you. You became clear. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Yeah, there's that energy again. I feel like you kept trying to make something work. You kept trying to bring something together, and now you're not doing that. Your energy has shifted. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, you have feelings for somebody. I feel like it could be somebody that's new, and I feel like it's in the beginning stages. You're not even sure about how this is going to go for some of you. I feel like you've been holding back from this person, though. And you may have been holding back from somebody new because you're still embroiled in this situation from the past. Now, let me see the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? The Moon in reverse. You know that you need to move forward, either physically or emotionally or both. So you're beginning to understand that. I feel like something here was revealed. There's some kind of secret, or you're thinking about revealing something. And you could have been planning a move, planning some sort of move for quite some time. And now you're thinking about letting everybody know this. So let's look at September. Show me September for Scorpio. Show me September for Scorpio. Okay, so a lot of energy is coming out, which tells me it could be a pretty big emotional or energy-filled month. So just be aware of that. All right, so we have the I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Coins. We have the Devil. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Sun in reverse. And there's that Six of Wands, which is always welcome, right? We have the Emperor in reverse. Knight of Swords reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Interesting. And then we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. All right, so I am seeing that you do have close family and friends. I do feel like there's somebody in your life that is extremely loyal and provides that stability for you. Your money looks good. Now, in the first week of September, you could have an unexpected financial loss, but it doesn't look like it's terrible because your money looks pretty good. So I feel like you're going to be able to handle that. But in the first week, I see that there is a lot of pain that is taking place. And you're kind of holding on to that pain. It's something that to deal with toxic energy. It looks like third-party energy. So this is going to affect you in that first week of September a lot. I feel like your guard is up, and even with family and friends, I feel like your guard is up, especially if this is third-party energy that you're somehow engaged in. Even if it's not, if it's the other person, I feel like you're extremely guarded. In the second week, I do see you having experiencing love unexpectedly. There's success in it, unexpected. Either that or something you love to do, but there's a unexpected success happening in the second week. I feel like this person that, wherever this third party energy, this toxic energy, this could be somebody that you're dealing with here that it has addictions. I don't know, but it's been very painful for you. I do feel that you love this person, but there's something toxic about this whole thing, and you've been holding on to this. You've been holding on to this person or this situation, and it is making you unhappy. But it does look like there's going to be an unexpected success around the middle of the month. With regard to love, I am seeing in the third week, there may be a situation that spins out of control. And it could be related to an argument or to lies that have been told. These lies could come through your social circles. Yeah, it could be something to do with a social circle or a karmic ex. Yeah, so be careful that in the third week, be careful about what you get yourself engaged in, because the situation will spin out of control, but it's because of an argument or lies that are told. And it does look like it has to do with a social situation. It's going to make you very unhappy. Yeah, it's definitely going to make you unhappy. This would be somebody that I feel like this has like an ex energy all over it. So be careful with that. This could be the energy of somebody who is jealous and vindictive. It could be even somebody associated with an ex, but there's a jealous, vindictive energy. So if you had somebody who wasn't faithful with you, be careful, because that person could be, you know, like speaking lies in social circles. And it could get out of control. There's something that could get out of control. It could also be a new love interest of that person, but it's affecting you in a social circle. I feel like it's going to make you really unhappy, but you are going to overcome it. Yeah, you're definitely, Scorpio, going to overcome it. It's just going to cause a little bit of unhappiness in the meantime. That looks like it's happening around the third week. I expect like an argument possibly with an ex or somebody who hasn't been faithful. Other people are going to try to intervene, including if this person has not been faithful, the person they're cheating with. So just be aware. I see an argument happening in the third week. In the fourth week, I feel like you're kind of pulling back from social events. I feel like it's related to this ending that you're experiencing here. And I feel like you're just kind of, you don't really want to move forward. You're just not feeling the passion. You're not feeling it, you know? So you're kind of pulling back a little bit, allowing something here to end, but it looks like it's going to end with some drama. So be careful with that. All right, let's see how you're showing up. Show me how Scorpio is showing up in this reading. All right, so there it is. There's your Tower. That's the underlying energy. You're tired. You're going through a Tower moment with this person, the World, and then the High Priestess in reverse. So something here related to a secret. There's some kind of secretive energy here. Something's going to come out, and it is going to cause this Tower moment for you. But at the same time, Scorpio, it's going to allow an ending to this cycle so that you can begin a new cycle. So you have to learn how to trust your intuition through this Tower moment here. Something that is just not built on a solid foundation is breaking down, and you'll learn a lot from this, but it's still going to make you distrustful of others. It's going to make you feel exhausted from it. And I feel like you just want to move on from it. You don't want to deal with any more secrets here. And I definitely feel like some kind of a secret is coming out, but it is going to allow an ending to all of this in order to be able to move forward into something that is new and better. So let me see why Temperance is in reverse. Show me the energy coming towards Scorpio. Show me the energy coming towards Scorpio. All right, Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Swords. Now it's in the reverse in your outcome. And then the Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Page of Pentacles is in the upright as what's, you know, the causative factor for your reading. So I do feel like you have somebody coming towards you, somebody who you may not have been talking to. They want to come forward and provide clarity. They want to communicate with you. This person needs to heal. They're unhealed. And there's a lot of stuck energy here. They want to come towards you and tell you why they haven't been opening up to you, why they haven't been talking to you. They want to come towards you and tell you that they're feeling stuck, that they, you know, they're kind of up and down in their emotions. But this is somebody that does want to come towards you and talk to you. Somebody who's been stuck for a minute. I am also seeing that there is somebody new here that wants clarity with regard to what's going on with you. They're feeling stuck. So I see more than one energy here. There is somebody new that you know, is kind of holding back. It's like they're kind of in the wings a little bit, and they're asking for clarification. They're asking for clarity because they feel stuck. Let me see. Show me why the Six of Swords is here. Show me why the Six of Swords is here in Spirit's advice. Okay, so Spirit's advising you regarding this energy coming towards you. Again, we have Temperance in the reverse. We have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Four of Swords. Got a lot that came out on this. I don't normally take this, but I feel like it's important. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. So I like that. So Spirit is saying that, okay, so basically what I'm seeing is that there's a lot going on this month and it's going to be chaotic. You're going to go through a lot of chaos before you get to the peace. But it is going to change. It's going to close out that cycle. It's going to change things so that you are going to be able to start a new chapter in your life. But before you get there, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. So focus on your healing. Look back at the past and understand what has occurred, but know that love is still available to you. I am also seeing that there's a need for you to keep silent in unbalanced situations so that you have no regrets. I'm also seeing that there's going to be a decision that'll be made probably closer towards the end of the month, but it is that decision that is going to cause things to begin to move forward. And it looks like it's a decision for you to choose peace over chaos. So things are going to balance out in your favor, but it looks like you're going to have to go through some stuff before you get there. All right, so let's see your outcome. Spirit, show me the outcome for Scorpio at the end of September. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Wow, and it's coming out with the Ace of Cups. Interesting, interesting, but there's uncertainty about this. There's some uncertainty. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. All right, so I do feel like there is somebody that is coming back into your energy that is from your past. This is somebody who I feel like they have felt a tremendous amount of loss in this connection. But I feel like even though you're willing to talk to this person, I do feel like, and you're forgiving of this person too. That's the thing. They may not have been very honest with you, whoever this is. So I feel like you're willing to talk with them. But with regard to a reconciliation, I feel like your boundaries are up. I feel like your boundaries are very high. Like it's this energy of, I'll talk to you, but this isn't coming back together. I also feel like with regard to, your boundaries are so high because of everything you've gone through here. And I do feel like you've been through a significant, event in your life. So I feel like even with new love, you're a bit uncertain. So I feel like you have the opportunity for reconciliation with someone from the past. I feel like you have the opportunity for new love. I feel like you want love, but your boundaries are high, and what it's telling you is I have to be careful in this. So it's literally going to be your choice here, but I feel like you're going to be very careful with regard to that choice. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands in the reverse. That's underlying energy. And it does tell me that whoever you experience this tower with was likely a karmic connection in some manner. I do feel like it's caused you to have a little bit of a downturn. Like you're not feeling the passion for life, I guess. And that's why I see you kind of withdrawing a little bit towards the end of the month. But just know that as long as you are following through and you make this decision to place your peace over the chaos, it's going to move in your favor with this Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to be a chaotic month. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio, but I do feel like you're going to have a lot of options here. But at the same time, I do feel that if you will place peace over chaos and make that decision and move in that direction, everything's going to turn out in your favor. There's cycles closing out, so new cycles can begin. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. I feel like right now you just have a very hard time trusting anyone or anything because of everything you've been through. You have number 37. Now that condenses to a 10, so that tells me, again, that's an ending of a cycle. 10s are about ending cycles. It says sharing your wisdom. And it does look like fall time frame could be a little bit important here as well. We are coming up on fall, so... All right, it says there will soon be opportunities for you to share your wisdom with others. This wisdom is timeless, but it has come about because of your experience and your knowledge gathered over lifetimes. It is simple and distilled, uncomplicated, and without the desire to seem grand or mystical. It is the kind of wisdom that grandmothers and grandfathers who have traveled close to the veil for a very long time can pass along. It is not resigned, nor is it fierce. There is a calm to it and a value to it that is precious beyond words. Within this life, my friends, you have walked with dragons, loved and lost, been cast out, and risen again and again to so many challenges. Now, as you grow older in years, you can mentor and share, guide and teach, kindly and without ego or the need to impress the others who wish to know how to navigate the dark forest of this lifetime. Take your time and speak with those who need help. Share with those who are ready to listen. Keep the magic of the world alive by sharing your belief in the energetic realms and helping others understand that beyond what can be seen with the eyes are powerful ones dwelling just at the edges of our earthly experience. The old ones, the dragons among them. When you share and teach, this dragon will come to you to help you find the words, to help you find the right moment to tell the right story. Fear not that no one wants to hear your words. They are needed, and your stories will be valued and shared and change the lives of those they touch. Speak now and let the others listen, for you have walked between the worlds, and we long to hear the stories of your adventures. All right, so some of you guys are definitely deep teachers here. If that resonates with you, you know, share what you have. I feel like there's definitely some teachers here. There could be some chosen ones among you. So definitely don't hesitate to share your stories and your experiences. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Scorpio. If you've resonated with this reading, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Scorpio, know that you are loved, and namaste.